interest rates from the borrower's perspective. It'd be nice that any time that you needed money, that you could just go into the backyard. But as your parents would have told you when you were a kid, money doesn't grow on trees and that you need to save for it. Sometimes your saving goes really well. The money that you have keeps building up and eventually you get to the amount of money that you require. Other times the money that you have seems to just gradually fade away. This means if you need a certain item, you're going to have to borrow money. As far as we can trace back in history, people have been borrowing money. Farmers often had to borrow money because they didn't necessarily have all the money that they required for their crops up front. So they would borrow some money from a money lender so that they could plant their crops. Once the crop was harvested, the farmer would come back to pay back the loan. The amount paid back would depend on the circumstances. If the farmer was considered low risk, he would pay back a little bit. If it was considered higher risk, he would pay back more. This is effectively difference in interest rates where the principles still apply today. In a previous video, I explained that depending on what you're borrowing money for, you'll get different interest rates. Sometimes different banks will offer different rates for the same type of loan. And it looks here that Bank 2 is the clear winner. Interest rates aren't everything. Here I've included the monthly fees, which has made it unclear which one is the better offer. And in fact would need more information than what is given here to figure this out. In Australia, lending institutions are obliged to give a comparison rate, which is an interest rate calculation that takes into account fees and charges so that you can compare it with other interest rates. But just note that this is just a guide and doesn't take into account your own personal circumstances. Alice is a musician. One day when she's rocking out, she accidentally breaks her guitar and needs a new one. Alice goes into the local bank branch to see what loans that she can get. Alice is offered two interest rates, 10% per annum for a secured loan and 15% per annum for an unsecured loan. So why is the same person at the same bank offered two different rates? It comes down to a thing called collateral. Collateral is something that can be sold by the lender to get back the money owed from the loan. So secured means that you are offering collateral. Unsecured means there is no collateral. For Alice to get the secured loan at 10% per annum, she would have to have a significant deposit, prove that she has a steady income, prove her identity, and also have some collateral. This could be the recording studio. To get the unsecured loan at 15% per annum, Alice is still going to have to prove many of the things to get a secured loan. She's still going to need a significant deposit, prove a steady income, and prove her identity. But she won't need collateral. And this might be that she doesn't actually own that recording studio, or that the bank may not be interested in her limited edition guitar picks. Proving a steady income for many people can be quite difficult. Alice has been on a tour with Baneful Intent, however unfortunately the tour got cancelled. For Alice to get the guitar that she wants is going to be now more difficult because she can't go to a bank to get a loan, which means she needs to look at other options. Payday loan interest rates can be 60% per annum. That's because they require no deposit, no proof of income, no collateral, but you still need to prove who you are. These lenders tend to focus on how quick and easy it is to get the money, but not how absurdly high the interest rates are. Alice might want to consider her other options. She may be eligible for government assistance. She might have a friend or family member that might loan her the money, or she might just want to reduce the expectations on the particular guitar that she wants, because no one wants to pay 60% per annum on a loan. Let's recap. Interest rates will vary depending on your circumstances. The easier it is to get a loan, the higher the interest rate will be. If you have no collateral, you will end up paying high interest rates. This can mean those who can least afford it can end up paying higher interest rates. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. Please leave a review and a comment. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an experienced mathematics teacher with a passion for teaching financial literacy. Please read the disclaimer.